Hey YouTube, how's it going? Rocky TV here. Today, I'm gonna be uploading a video. Well, tomorrow. Your time, guys, tomorrow when you watch this. You're probably wondering why I'm walking in a field. Well, we're gonna be doing stealth camping. Now, the last time I uploaded a video, I was living in my car, and I was sleeping in parking lots, little gated neighborhoods, stuff like that. But today, we're gonna be kicking up the challenge a bit. You see this nice little wooded area away from the busy street life over there? We're gonna be stealth camping in that tonight. I have a cot, sleeping bag, a pillow, something to keep my phone charged. I got dinner, which isn't much because I'm kind of nervous to bring out my portable stove out in the woods. So today we're just gonna be eating crackers and tuna. Nothing very special, but gets the job done. We only got to be out here for tonight. It's supposed to get down to like 30, 20 degrees outside. Right now it's already a little chilly, so we got to start setting up. And I'm thinking, I'm not too sure where I want to set up yet, because it looks like this place is frequent by a lot of people, if you know what I mean, like homeless people. So, you know, I want to stay out of their range, and I don't want to bother them, and I especially don't want them bothering me. So, yeah, I got to find somewhere to go put all this stuff at, and just keep to myself, be stealthy, of course, and just kind of go from there. I'm a little nervous doing this. This is my first time, like, actually, like, stealth camping in the woods. In the public woods. I mean, would you guys call these public woods? I would. There's not a trail. There's a trail about maybe a few feet back from me. So it's a public trail, and these woods kind of lead into it. Climbing up this hill isn't so easy, holding a phone and having a bunch of shit in your hand. But yeah, I just kind of want to stay to myself. Like this. This is what I'm talking about. Like, you can tell if someone's been here or stays here. I don't know how new. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Softened ground. I don't know if sleeping up here would be good. Sleeping right here, because I don't want to be in anyone's, you know, hideout. And it's not really a hideout, right? Like campground. Like, there's an umbrella here, there's a pillow on the floor. You can clearly tell someone stays back here. So, I actually scouted this area before cutting this video. And I know if I go more deep into the woods, there's a little more hideouts that people kind of sleep at. Homeless people, that's what I'm talking about. So, excuse me, I'm walking down the hill right now, and I'm just trying to find a nice little area where I don't bother anybody, and I can have a nice little setup. It's a little nerve-wracking, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we're gonna do it. I think right here in this little area. I mean, it's right next door to that person over there, but I don't know. It should be fine. I should be good. So I'm gonna go ahead, set my phone down, and I'm gonna start setting up, and yeah, we'll get this video on the way. All right, YouTube. So you're probably wondering what I brought with me. So I have a cot in here, so I'm not on the ground with the bugs. And in this bag right here, I have a sleeping bag. I got my tuna. I got a can opener. I got crackers, and I got a. Sorry, I thought I heard someone. And I have a solar panel powered fan to help charge my phone. Obviously, I'm not going to be using the fan part of my equipment because it's already cold outside, and I don't want to die out here. It'd be a shitty place to die at. I'm going to be honest with you. So, first things first is I'm going to set up my cot. And you can get these at Walmart, Amazon, or any kind of place that sells camping equipment. I got it for a good price too. You know, like, I think it was 50 bucks. I think I got it for. Everything's pricey nowadays, if you think that's pricey. But it fits my lanky ass on here, so I can't complain. I would have loved to have a black cot, but brown is all they had, unfortunately. So basically you just set this up like this. You guys can't even see it, but right here it is. And you get these two front ones right here, the two front ones. You extend them out, and then you open the cot like this, and then you get these two front ones and you push them down like that. So you're already getting there. Boom, and then boom, already assembled. Now all I got to do is just zip it up, and boom, have my bed for the day, or the night. It's my first time actually like using this cot out here in the woods, so I'm excited and nervous at the same time, right? I think anybody would be. But yeah, the cot's ready. Gonna set this, move this out of the way. Boom. Got the cot right there. Look, got the cot. I think we're gonna place it down right here. Yeah, right there should be good. Pretty stable. And in this bag, I got my sleeping bag and everything else that I'm going to be using for the night. So let me go ahead and get this prepared. Got my pillow. Now the only thing that I hate about this thing is the color, right? It's orange. It doesn't really say like, hey, this is stealthy. No, this shines like a diamond. So that's the only downfall I have of this right here, is that it's too bright. But as you see, it has a fan, and right here it shows the battery percentage I have on this thing. And then you can open it up. Right here, look. And then this is the solar panel portion of it. And this is what I used to keep me warm in my car when I was sleeping in there in the hottest months of San Antonio. I would use this little fan right here. I'm gonna take a seat real quick. Oh, this is crazy. But yeah, this is charged all the way up. I hope it is. I mean, I know I charged it for at least a day and a half a few days ago, knowing that I was going to be doing this video. So it should be charged. You can't really tell right here because the screen, the display screen is kind of broken, but I want to say it says 100 on there, or at least 99. So it should get me through the entire night. But the cool thing about this fan is when it gets dark, right? You can do this. Watch. Oh, right. Has different light modes, which is so cool. Yeah. So I just want to stay stealthy. I don't think I'm going to be using the light portion of this fan until it gets like extremely dark out here, and I'm trying to eat. So we're just going to wait for dark time. It should be coming any time now. The sun should be setting. I mean, it's already setting, but it should be dark in the next, I think, like hour and a half. So we have some time. Boom. 2 cans of tuna, like I said. Got my crackers, right? And I got my can opener and I got my charger all in the same bag. So this is what I'm going to be using to open the cans with. And then, oh wait, I didn't even need it because look at that. I'm so stupid. I didn't even need it. I could just pull it off. Well, I guess I could use this as if someone tries to attack me, right? Just hit them over the head with it. But I got my charger right here. And look, all right, I'm gonna show you guys my sleeping bag, right? This is it. It's blue, so it doesn't really blend in, right? But it's supposed to keep me warm, and I was in it the other night, right? Just testing it out. and it kept me warm. It did just that, so I'm not going to complain there. I like to keep all my stuff in like one little area, right? So it's not scattered out. But I'm gonna get started on fixing up my stuff. Might move this cot around because it keeps moving around. So instead of it doing it like this, I think I'm gonna have it, and sorry if you guys see my ass crack. It's gonna show. These are the only black pants I got, right? So skinny jeans. These are skinny jeans that I'm wearing right now. And I'm debating, should I sleep with my shoes on or shoes off? Like, I have socks underneath, but still, like what if someone tries to attack me, right? And I need my shoes. That's what I keep thinking about. I'm not too worried about the animal life here. It's just deers. What was that? I'm so nervous doing this, you know what I mean? Like, this is absolutely crazy that I'm doing anything like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the sleeping bag portion already open, just so when I'm ready to go to bed, I have it open. Ooh, man, this is crazy. I've always wanted to do this. Just come into the woods one day and just take a nap, alright? Just like sleep, camp out. Everywhere else charges nowadays, you know? You can't go camp anymore for free. I mean, I guess you can. Certain areas. Right now I'm laying down on the cot and it doesn't feel too bad. Keeps me low to the ground. And that's what we want. We want to be stealthy. We don't want to be seen. So what I'm hoping for on this is that no one sees me, obviously, and no one calls the police, because there goes the video. I'm also hoping that no bugs or any kind of animals mess with me. I don't want to be fucked with. You know, I'm not going to fuck with them. They're not going to fuck with me, right? That's the whole thing we got around here. And the first thing is I hope no one bothers me, like no other human being, because that would be bad. That would be really shitty. So yeah, what I'm hoping to get out of this is a nice, good experience, obviously. You know, when I was sleeping in my car, I had the comfort of sleeping in my car, right? So I blend in with all the other cars. And so it was cool. It's still, you know, you're taking a lot of risks because you're sleeping out in public. And, you know, anything could happen. Anything can go wrong, right? So sleeping in my car, I had the comfort of my doors being locked, my windows being covered. When you're in the woods like this, in the middle of the woods, you don't have that comfort, you know? It's just you, and you got to be aware of your surroundings, what you hear. And that's why I kind of picked a place where, you know, it's crowded by a bunch of, you know, like woods and like sticks and bushes, and I can hear people walking around, you know, so I should be fine. But you know, my senses, all my senses are just going to be on. They're going to be on alert, and I just want to be safe. That's the most important thing here. Want to be safe, want to do this right. Obviously, don't want to leave this place a mess. Seems like the homeless people are already doing that, and I don't want to contribute to their mess. Another thing that another reason why I kind of wanted to do this is, you know, on the news nowadays, you see so many homeless people getting arrested for sleeping on city parks, the woods, like how I'm doing, you know, just so many places that homeless people sleep at. And, you know, it made me wonder. I was like, you know, I slept in my car, but I had the comfort of my car. A lot of people don't have the comfort of their car, right? And so they have to just endure the elements, whether it be the heat, the cold, rain. That's another thing I'm hoping. I'm hoping it doesn't rain tonight, because I did not bring anything to cover my little camp area. So I'm hoping it doesn't rain. But going back to what I was saying, you know, there's a lot of people here that don't have a roof over their head here in San Antonio, and it's very unfortunate. It really is. So I kind of wanted to do this video to see if I could test myself, because hopefully That's a bird. Hopefully, I'm never in the situation where I have to, live in the woods, not by choice, right? If I'm going to do this, it's going to be by choice, obviously. But hopefully I'm never in a position where I have to live in the woods by choice and I have to fight for survival. But doing this, because I want to do these more often now, I want to do this more often, and I want to test myself. I want to test my survival skills. I want to see if push comes to shove, can I survive a lifestyle like that, just in case it happens. And then I've also been kind of influenced with some of these other creators that I watch. For example, Camping with Steve. I don't know if you guys watch him. He's a very small YouTuber. I think he has like 1 million subscribers. He's not too big, and he's not that big, but I love his videos, and they're very entertaining. And so I don't have a step 2. If you guys watch his videos, you guys know what step 2 means. I mean, I guess I kind of do. I brought this from Circle K, a fountain drink, so I guess that's my step 2. It's not beer or anything, it's actually a Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is one of my favorite sodas of all time. But then there's also another YouTuber that I watch that does this, and he self-camps everywhere, bro. He self-camped in a dugout from a baseball field. He did like a little small airport kind of thing. He's done a few. I recently just started watching him, so I haven't watched all his videos, but from what I've seen, he self-camps in a lot of cool places. And those two creators, I think his name is Small Plots. Small Plots. I love his videos. Just recently became a subscriber, like maybe 2-3 weeks ago. So he's a very good YouTuber. I like his videos. Right now I'm just using my phone to record, and nowadays that's all you need, right? It's just a phone. I've never had an actual camera record my videos. I've always wanted one. My birthday's coming up, May 20th. So if you guys want to donate some money, you don't have to, of course. Don't have to. But if you guys want to donate some money so I can get a camera, an actual camera, I would appreciate it. But like I said, you guys don't have to. You guys just watching this video and interacting with me, subscribing, that's already enough as it is. And I appreciate it. But yeah, it's getting a little dark. It's getting a little chilly out here. So I'm hoping it's not going to get too cold tonight, because I didn't bring a blanket. All I got is this sleeping bag. I got my pants on. I think I've made an internal decision that I'm going to leave my shoes on. I just wouldn't feel comfortable taking them off, if things go south. But I didn't bring a whole lot. So, yeah, I'm just, till then, I'm just going to wait till it gets dark. And that's pretty much it. Just kind of wait till it gets dark. And that's kind of what these videos are, right? You just wait around until it's time to go to sleep or time to eat. And that's pretty much it. And I think I'm going to leave my jacket on too at the same time. I just wouldn't feel comfortable taking off my jacket. Yeah, this is a first time experience doing this. So, doing this right where this area is at, it's going to be interesting. I can tell you that now. So in front of me on this side, on the left side of me, there's this big old building. It's blue and has some lights on the back. No one goes there at nighttime, and it's also the weekend here. It's Saturday, so I shouldn't have to worry about anyone being over there. And it's also fenced off from the wooded area, so like I said, no one should be going back here unless it's the homeless. But at this current state, I don't see anyone back here. Haven't heard anyone. Like I said, if you go more into the woods down that way, then that's when it starts becoming, like you can see people like staying here, like living here. So that's the only downside of this place. So hopefully no one comes here tonight and sleeps over there in that part over there, because if they do, it's gonna be a little weird, man. I'm gonna have like a little roommate. I don't want a roommate. But I'm not too sure how long this video is going to be, obviously. It's going to be a little lengthy. Probably like 20-something minutes, 30 minutes. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I think I'm going to stop it right here. So, the sun has officially almost gone down. It's gotten a lot darker out here. and hella more colder. But this is the building that I was talking about right here, right? So I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about anyone coming from this side because there's a fence there, so I should be good. And then over here, we have a bunch of residents, and they're they have their fences too, so it should be good. It's getting fucking cold here. My hands are starting to freeze. But overall, I'm feeling good. I'm not too cold. Just my hands are. I haven't heard anyone. Just sounds from the outside, right? That's pretty much it. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna wait a little longer. I'm gonna get snuggled up in my sleeping bag and then just kind of call it a night. Right now it's 6:35, getting ready to be 7. So I might go to bed around like 7, 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock. To, pushing it, right? But I definitely want to eat my tuna and some crackers, and then just call it a night from there, and then get some sleep. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a chilly one tonight. This has been so far fun. Haven't been bothered by nobody. Um, if I need to go take a shit or a piss, obviously I would pee here in the woods, but pooping wise, I didn't bring any toilet paper. But if I go, can you see my hand? If I go like this way, where is it? Like over there, in that direction, there's a Circle K. So, not too far from where I'm at right now, but I definitely don't want to leave all my stuff here, just in case, we do have a visitor, a unwanted visitor. I don't want them to steal my stuff, so I think I'm just gonna stay here. I don't gotta poop or anything like that. I think that's my only worry right now. It's just like pooping. I don't want to have to go poop, and I don't want to hold it all night either. Um, so hopefully the tuna and the crackers don't mess up my stomach. I don't think they will, but like I said, I don't want to go poop. I don't want to leave my stuff here. It's starting to get really dark here. So when I start eating, I'm gonna put on my little light source back here, and yeah, call it a day. But so far, so good. Going on YouTube, how's it going? So right now it is 7:30, and it is 45 degrees outside. Um, Getting cold, getting a little chilly. I have my light on because it's not completely pitch black over there. You got the lights right there, but here in the woods, it's pretty dark. Um, I think I'm just gonna head to sleep. I'm not really feeling hungry right now, and it's really cold. My hands are fucking cold, so I think I'm gonna get back in my. I'm still in my sleeping bag right now, but I'm just gonna chill here for the next until tomorrow. I'm not gonna eat. I'm not hungry so far. If I wake up in the middle of the night hungry, then I will gladly eat. But right now, I just gotta stay warm, and that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I mean tomorrow morning. You guys have a good one. I'll see you guys later. Well, guys, you're probably wondering why I'm back in my house. Unfortunately, it just got too cold for my liking, and I came a little bit unprepared. So when I first went out there, it was around like 50, 54 degrees. It wasn't that cold. I can handle that. What I had with me was my sleeping bag, a pillow, and a cot. And for that kind of weather, for that kind of temperature, would have been perfect. But as it got later and later and later into the night, the temperature started to drop. To at one point, it got to like 23 degrees outside. My hands were cold. Well, my hands weren't cold. I'm sorry. They were actually pretty warm for the most part. What really got to me though was my feet. My feet started freezing, bro. And I tried everything I could to keep them warm, and they just wouldn't stay warm. And I kind of need my feet, you know what I mean? So yeah, I took that walk of shame. I made the walk of shame, unfortunately, and I'm back here at my house. This was definitely a learning experience, and it tells me that if I'm going to do this again, which I am going to do this again, I'm going to need to come more prepared. So bring some blankets, maybe a thicker pillow, or just one thick blanket, something like that, something of that nature, just to keep me more warm at night. I did not expect the temperature drop. I mean, I checked the temperature and how low it would get, and it said around 30, and I was like, okay, I think I can handle that. But as soon as I went past down to like 20, 25. That's where it was at for the most part. Right now, it's almost 3 in the morning. So we almost made it through. Almost. I was going to leave at around like 7 or 8 in the morning from the spot, but we almost made it through. Unfortunately, we didn't. Definitely a learning experience, and this was fun. I do gotta say, it was pretty fun just sleeping out there in the middle of the woods. Um, I actually did get some pretty good sleep up until my feet started to get cold, started waking me up off and on. I tried to just ignore it, but it got to the point where I couldn't do it no more. Yeah, I've been home for about 15 minutes now, and my feet are still cold. Still cold. They're starting to warm up now, but they're still cold. So, yeah, fun experience. Definitely, I definitely am going to have to be more prepared and actually maybe bring out some, like a portable stove that I have to make some actual food. And that's probably the reason why I was still cold. I didn't have anything to eat. Just all around, it was a good experience, but it could have been better. I could have been more prepared uh, with the stuff that I had. Because I had this on, my jean jacket, and then I have a short sleeve, right? And then I have pants on. So, yeah, definitely just got to come out more prepared. I think that's what it is. I definitely can handle the elements. It's just when it gets too cold and you don't have a whole lot of stuff on, then it's time to go home and rethink what you're going to do, rethink what you're going to plan out. But, it's unfortunate that there's so many people out there that are homeless and don't have the privilege of going back to their house to get more warm or get more items to bring out to do this kind of stuff. There's homeless people out there that just live this life and have to deal with these elements, whether it's cold, hot, rainy, snowing, or if there's ice, tornadoes, rainstorms. They're out there dealing with this 24/7. And so my heart really goes out to them. Putting myself in this situation like that really, it humbled me. It definitely did. Um, yeah, just every my advice is for you guys. Um, if you see a homeless person, just treat them with the respect that they deserve. Every human deserves respect. Every human deserves some kind of love. Um, don't be mean to them. They're already going through a hard time as it is. Rather be through addiction, rather just be sleeping on the streets. When I was staying in my car, that was by choice, and like I said, I had the comfort of my car, right? The be available to lock the doors and cover the windows and just mind my own business. When you're homeless and you don't have the comfort of your car, all those privileges go away. So you constantly got to be on alert. And when I was out there in those woods, I was definitely on alert. I would hear things walking around in the woods, like deer, and immediately just like poke my head up like a groundhog. um, but it just makes me feel bad for the people that are sleeping out there in the streets in this kind of weather, especially tonight. It's pretty cold. It's like 25 or 20, somewhere around there, man. It's in the fucking 20s. So my heart goes out to them, and I think that's all I gotta say. I really do. I think this is going to be it for this YouTube video. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you want. It's free, and I would really appreciate it. Like I said, I want to do more of these videos. This will not be the last stealth camping video. I just got to be more prepared. Sometimes we're gonna do them with the cot. Sometimes we're gonna be in my car. I want to start doing more stuff like that, and and also some more other content as well. It just kind of depends on what you guys like. But I hope everyone's having a great night or a great day, depending on where you're living at, and stay safe.